Hello everyone. I decided I can do another recording because, like I said in my earlier recording, I will be playing Night of Parasite this time. Now, this is a Chinese game, and don't worry, this does not require you to download a billion things, to download another billion things, to download yet another billion things, and find some emulators and get them working. No offense, it's just Chinese games are usually complicated to run, but Night of Parasite is not complicated, it's fairly simple. Honestly, it's partly translated into English, so the grammar isn't that good. But that's kind of rude because. Anyway, so it's translated, and the translation is pretty decent. I mean, it's not like Google Translate or like when it comes to Japanese games, JGT. This is actually quite good. I mean, it may not be the best grammatically, but it's very, very clearly understandable. So I don't know how exactly to describe Night of Parasite, to be perfectly honest. I mean, what category does it fall into? I guess I'd have to say something between an RPG and I don't know. But it's another really unique game, which I don't think has that many YouTube videos covering it. I know Liam Irwin covered it on one of his streams, but that wasn't really a labeled stream, so you'd have trouble finding it. But yeah, I thought I should cover it. I think I might make this a let's play, though I may not because I've honestly never beaten this game. So that's my warning. I'll probably make this a let's play, but my from chapter 2 on, I am completely blind playing this. So, yeah.
Folder view list. Games shortcut 25 of 78. Games window. N. Items view list. New beat start N. O.
Oops.
New swamp 36 of 100 N. New swamp 30. Night of Parasite 37 of 128.
Parasite, okay. For the reason my thing decided to hang for just a second. Sorry about that.
Items view list. Music not selected 1 of 13. Sounds 2.
Okay.
Guide.tech. Kava.sc. Kavya.scf. KRNL and MP3. Night of Parasite. Night of Parasite 3.1. .exe 8 of 13.
So you have to click on this. But before I do, I can click on it first. I believe this game does not have SAPI though, so you'll have to use a screen reader. And I don't know whether it supports JAWS. I've never used JAWS with it. I honestly prefer NVDA to JAWS.
Night of Parasite.
Partly because JAWS talks so much and partly because it's not good for games. Anyway.
Night of Parasite 3.1.
Wow, yes, this game is a lot higher quality on earphones than it is in speakers. My god, I never knew what I was missing. So this is the logo, but you don't have to go through this. You can navigate through the main menu, but I'll let this play. And then I'll navigate. Okay, and that's the, I guess, intro music. I wish you could skip that, but you can't, unfortunately. But now this is the main menu. Actually, no, this is not the main menu. This is something unique about Night of Parasite. You can start it in an absolutely blank screen where you can't do much of anything. To get to the main menu, you have to press Alt F.
New game control plus NN.
So you have new game.
Continue game control plus CC.
Continue.
Save game control plus SS.
Save game.
Save as control plus AA.
Save as.
Exit game control plus XX.
And exit.
New game
but that's
control
not
plus
all.
NN.
This is another place where this game is
Continue
unique.
game. Music checked. New game control plus NN.
Now if you go to the right,
Music checked M.
you can go to music, and then if you go down,
Information checked I.
information, and I have no idea what this is.
Music checked M.
Oh, only those two, music and information. Now if you go more to the right,
Current chapter C.
current chapter,
Tutorial T.
tutorial,
Guidance G.
guidance,
Testing sounds T.
testing sounds,
About A. Current chapter
and
C.
about.
Restore unavailable R. Move M.
And then
Current chapter
you
C.
have these options.
Tutorial T.
Anyway,
Guidance
so
Testing sounds T.
I don't know what tutorial
tutorial
does. Let
T.
me look. I've never seen that.
Night of Paris. Readme.txt notepad.
Oh, okay. Tutorial just opens up the readme. And I'm presuming guidance opens the guide. Now, the guide is I just saw I scroll
Night of
past
Parasite,
it.
3.1.
The guide is very useful because it tells you exactly how to do everything. Though it doesn't tell you exactly how, but it gives you brief, basic directions, which I like. Let me go back.
New game, music, current chat, tutorial, guidance G, testing sounds T,
Testing sounds. This is the learn game sounds menu.
testing sounds, list. Choose a sound and press spacebar to listen.
Okay,
Choose a sound and one of footstep,
a footstep. So let me press space.
space.
Now it says a footstep. It means your footstep.
Sleep mode on.
Let me see if it. Oh, it's I thought sleep mode doesn't work
Sleep
with
mode
this for a reason.
Choose a
So
sound
don't
and one of footstep, space. Find entrance or thing,
find entrance or thing.
space.
Yeah, okay. The sound,
Space.
like I said, is when you find either an entrance or an object. I'll go into those more later.
Reach edge,
Reach what? Oh,
space.
that's if you bump into the edge of the map. Not into any wall, into the edge of the map.
Space. Hit barrier,
This is into the other walls.
space.
So this game does have things like tables and all, which just cause annoyance. Seriously, as far as I know, barriers have no good use.
Space. Can't use. Space.
Okay, so now this sound plays when you press enter on a square where there is no item, that kind of thing.
Space. Can't operate. Space.
This is when you can't do something. I'll go into those later.
Alarm of one step. Space.
What in the world? That's an alarm where an enemy is. I don't know why it says alarm of one step.
Alarm of 10 steps. Space.
Oh, so that's talking about how far the enemy's alarm is. So, alarm of one step is when the enemy is really, really close. It plays
Space.
this sound.
Alarm of 10 steps.
When it's very far away, it plays
Space.
this sound.
Left, west, alarm outside range. Space.
What in the world?
Space.
Okay, so that's when you're out of range of the enemy.
Right, east,
But it's
alarm
just
outside
telling you
range.
it's there.
Space. Up, north, alarm outside
So
range.
this is for north.
Space. Down, south, alarm outside range. Space.
What? I can't tell
Up,
difference.
north, space, down, space.
Except maybe some
One of
slight.
gun sounds. Space.
What?
Down, one of gun sounds.
This is a gun sound.
Shoot at enemy. One of gun. Space.
I don't know. I don't think that's exactly the right gun sound, though I'm not sure.
Shoot at enemy.
Shoot at enemy
Space.
with gun. This is.
Space. One of enemy's attack. Space.
This is an enemy's attack. I'll go into all these later. Just and you can play as fast as you want. Like. Okay,
Space.
let me stop
Space.
that.
One of enemy's is death. Space.
That's when an enemy dies.
Space.
Not really a realistic death sound.
Space. Get sword.
And
of
the
enemies is
sounds don't really loop, I see, because if I do,
Space.
the game can't really cope up. It starts breaking.
Get sword. Space.
This is when you get a sword.
Space. Get gun. Space.
This is when you get a gun.
Space.
I love that sound.
Space. Get armor. Space.
This is when you get armor. Is that copied from... Hold on. That sound is from Swamp. Listen.
Space.
Swamp, by the way, is an online FPS, but that doesn't matter right now.
Get supply. Space.
Now,
Space.
that sound is when you get a supply.
Space.
Supplies are like medications, whichever this game calls healing items.
Lack of current. Space. Get
What?
lack of current thing. Space.
Okay, I have no idea what that means. Oh, that means that if you try pressing, so you press C to use a supply, and if you try pressing C when you don't have a supply focused, it plays
Space.
that sound.
Lack of bullet. Space.
This is when you have lack of
Space.
bullet in your gun.
Exit is locked. Space.
That's when an exit or an object for that matter is locked.
Container is locked. Space.
Oh, never mind.
Space.
This is for exits and
Space.
this is for containers. Never mind what I said earlier.
Waiting for save and load. Space.
That
Space.
sound plays when you're waiting while you're saving or loading.
Container is wait.
That's it?
Container is locked.
Hold on.
Waiting for save and
Yeah, that's it.
Night of Parasite window. Items view list. Night of
What?
Parasite 3.1. Night of Parasite 3.1. Night of Parasite.
Why in the world did it do that when I press escape? It lost the game's focus. I have no idea what that is about. Anyway, now I'll start a new game.
New game control plus NN.
And I will, don't worry. I know this is all very confusing because I'm not really going into anything. But I will go into everything once we start the game.
Level options dialog. Please input the game level 1, low level 2, mid level 3, high level, edit selected 1.
Okay, trust me, you want one. I've not tried the other two, but this game is not beginner friendly. I'll just say that. That's why I'm making this let's play in hopes that it'll actually work out because this game is absolutely not beginner friendly.
Message dialog. The game LV is 1. OK button.
Okay.
Name dialog. Please input hero's name, edit blank.
So I will not call myself Kavya like I usually do, I think, because I don't know where exactly it will save. Actually, I'll just type Kavya and I'll change the save as
A.
thing in the
A.
game
A. V.
menu.
What?
Never mind.
A.
So Kavya.
Ready, go. Edit read only
Okay.
multi-line chapter 1, the prelude of Parasite.
Now this music is wonderful. But anyway, now this is the this is a
Space.
read only kind of text. To escape. Wow, that's so good. I forgot how much I was missing when I was using speakers. Oh, that is so wonderful. It pans. Oh, I'm sorry, I should not be doing this in a recording. Anyway, so now you're in a text and you just have to read it.
In 2XXX year, due to the gene mutation, the parasites in
I don't know what 2XXX here is supposed to
Chapter-
mean, but I think I'll just make NVDA do its read-only thing.
Chapter 1, the prelude of Parasite in 2XXX year, due to the gene mutation, the parasites in various creature bodies have highly intelligentized. They are not satisfied with the silence of present situation, so they plot to end the arduous life over the years, and then conquest other creatures, and furthermore, reign around the world. Nowadays, not only they've controlled some other creatures' brain including human beings and make use of them, but more terrible, they can also emit different biolasers and give the creatures that controlled a terrific power of damage. The leader of Special Troop, Caveat, is one of the small group that haven't been controlled by those parasite. He decides to exterminate these hellish devils and
he.
rescue human beings and
I'm
all
a
the other
he.
victims. He's told that to beat the mutant para creature, the genetic spectrum of them ought to be decoded first, so that the method of beating them will be found out. He heard there are several species of these parasite, and those creatures controlled by the most intelligent, powerful one become the heads of all the para creature. So firstly, he should find the victim of such parasite and attain the sample of them, then chances are that the genetic spectrum of parasite could be accessed. Since these para creatures hide themselves at unknown coverts in the daytime so that it's difficult to find out their traces, so even if after sunset and their activity time comes up, he has
But
have
I'll
chance to
explain
access
later.
them. Thus, the prelude of Night of Parasite opens. The task of chapter 1 is to find the matter controlled by parasite in the building, which is located in the bedroom of second floor and a strong enemy.
Okay, I will go into that. But first, it's not really related to Night of Parasite. But I'm telling everyone who wants to watch, who wants to use speakers, and I'm not criticizing because speakers have their own benefits. I'm telling everyone whoever wants to use speakers, earphones are 10 times speakers quality. Seriously, I just want everyone to know this because honestly, I did not know what I was missing. I'm not saying use speakers or don't use speakers, I'm only saying headphones or earphones are just blow away speakers in all possible ways. So if you want to listen to anything with rich sounds, use headphones or earphones. But now back to Night of Parasite. The story is basically saying that these parasites are controlling people. You probably understood all that. But the goal is to find and defeat something to bring its sample. I don't really understand. But you have to find and defeat something is what matters gameplay wise.
1. List. Unknown.
What? Oh, okay. Now, before I do anything else, I'm going to change its save as so it doesn't overwrite my file.
New game control. Save game control. Save as control plus AA.
Yeah, fine.
Save game record dialog. File name. Edit alt plus n blank.
I will send this to YouTube.
Y. O. U. T. U. B.
Since this is my YouTube playthrough.
Night of Parasite. 3.1. List.
Okay, so
Unknown.
I'm saved as YouTube. I'm sorry if you can hear my jaw clicking. I have no idea what on earth that's about. Anyway, now we're in the main game, and actually, as much as I like this music, I think I'll turn it off.
New game
It's
control
getting in
plus
the
N.
way.
Music checked N.
Sorry, music.
Music checked N. Night of Parasite. 3.1.
You have to press enter, not
Unknown.
space. And again, I'm really sorry if you can hear my jaw clicking. There's really not much I can do about that. Anyway, now we're in the starting area. Okay, so now there are a ton of controls to go over. Okay, you have the arrow keys, they'll make you move. So up moves you up, down moves you down, left moves you left, right moves you right. You have space which uses your weapon.
Space.
It's
Space.
plain that not because I don't have a weapon. Now here come the confusing parts. W and S cycle through your categories of your items.
W. No tool. W. No armor. W. No supply. W. No weapon. S. No supply. S. No armor.
So yeah, and then D and E cycle through objects in that category.
E. D. E. 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 D. List item.
And it's not giving me, it's not saying anything because I don't have literally anything. But yeah, so you have to focus an item to use it. So if you have a dagger, that's not enough. You have to focus your weapon focus to the dagger to use it. At least it's better than pausing the game with opening I. In other words, it's not though. Anyway, so those are those commands and they're really confusing.
R.
Oops, why did I press R? Okay, now this is the part where I don't really like about this game. Before that you press Control Enter to see what all objects you have.
Here's 3 entrances, 1 object.
And entrances is always misspelled. It always says entrances, but anyway. So now Control up arrow, Control left arrow, Control right arrow, and Control down arrow make you look in all those directions. This unfortunately is not very often not useful, but anyway, it's there.
North 2M dagger 10M door.
Okay.
East. South. West 2M door.
And M is your is whatever it is. M is your unit of distance. Okay, so North 2 is a dagger. Now this is an object. Also, I really like this. No, I don't know why. Anyway, now I have to press enter.
Kavya gets a dagger.
Okay, but now
Space.
still not showing that I have
W.
a dagger selected.
No supply.
So what I have to
W.
go to
No
do
weapon.
is
S.
yeah.
W. No weapon.
Now open and press D.
D. Dagger ammo 0.
Okay. And ammo is ammunition if you guys didn't know.
East. West. South.
Now I want to talk
North 8M
about
door.
this door to the north. No. Oh no, I don't want to go through this door yet. Trust me, that's the door to the hall and there are monsters there. Don't go there yet.
West 1M door.
Okay, I want to talk about this door here because if you try to go through this,
The exit can't be opened.
okay, the exit can't be opened. Remember this door for later. So the door I'm looking for is this door.
Kavya enters woods.
Okay, woods. By the way, if you have the music on, this has really wonderful ambience here. You can hear birds and everything. Okay, so this is the woods.
West 3M trees. North 11M trees. South.
And here is where the frustration starts. You can't see objects unless you step on the squares, just like in Ponty's Escape. But unlike Ponty's Escape, this is a big game. So it makes it very annoying because I have to walk over each square. Okay, so like I did. I had no way of knowing that object was there until I stepped on it. So now I had to press enter here.
Kavya gets a medication eye.
Yeah, that I just got a medication. I believe medication I are the weakest and there's medication 2 which is better. But medication I are also really cool. And I think it's supposed to be medication 1 but I think it uses Roman numbers so I might be wrong. So, okay. This is another object.
Kavya gets a small key.
This is a key. Now you will need this key. There is still one object here though.
Here's 1 entrance 1 object.
Which is also it's not very useful but it's there. So why not take it?
Kavya gets a pistol.
Okay, Kavya gets a pistol. I do not waste ammo with a pistol. Trust me. Keep it there, don't use it. Not unless you need to. At this stage in the game, yeah. And I have to keep bumping myself blindly into the tree to find the way. Um, I might be complaining about navigation systems so because I've been playing a game called Shadowrun way too much. I'll talk about Shadowrun in a different Let's Play, but Shadowrun has an excellent navigation system and this does not. But still, this game is pretty cool in its own way. Now that I have medication though, what I will go and do is...
W. No tool.
And I also have keys. Now, keys are tools. Tools you use for many different things. Keys obviously are used to open doors. Now press D here.
D. Small key.
Small key.
W. No armor. W. No supply. D. Medication.
I'll just focus. So now there's another thing. You use X to use a tool, space to use a weapon, and C to use your supply. I won't use my supply right now because I'm at... Oh, and you press A to check your level, health and all.
A. Kavya LV 1 HP 100 100 EXP 0 40 burden 17 100 speed 0.
Okay, that much just sounded like a stream of gibberish.
A. Kavya LV 1 HP 100.
So this is for beginners. Some people already know this. I'm sorry, but LV equals level. XP is supposed to be XP, not EXP, but EXP is experience. You need experience to level up. Burden is how many items you're carrying, and speed is speed.
Kavya enters corridor.
Okay, now that key, however, does not, like you might expect, does not unlock this room here.
X.
See, you can't use it. I'll go into what that key unlocks, but first, now we have this many objects, I think we should save. To save, you press Ctrl S.
Kavya enters corridor.
Why did it take so unusually long to save? Usually does it quicker than that. Anyway, now this is the hallway, and there are monsters in here.
Kavya enters hall.
Okay, now
East 6M fire pit 8M bookshelf.
fire pits are traps. Let me
South
look.
8 north South 8M door. North.
Oh,
East 6M fire pit 8 West 2M door.
something is gonna sneak up on me. Anyway, I'll talk about the fire pit later. Now,
South 7M central. North.
okay, I'm reloading. Now, this is the annoying part. You look at this.
Here is battlefield, so the game is not allowed to load. Here is battlefield, so the game is not allowed to save.
I mean, the save I don't mind, but the load is ridiculous.
South 2M door.
I mean, literally, the load is absolutely ridiculous.
Load game record dialog. File name, edit alt plus n selected youtube.scfg.
Right.
Night of Parasite, 3.1, list. Kavya enters hall.
Okay. Now the fire pits are traps, and if you step in those, you get hurt.
Space.
Okay. So what I was doing there was I was just lining up with those alarm sounds which we discussed.
Space.
God, they're so different playing it in earphones. It's harder.
Kavya LV 1 HP 65 100.
But it's richer.
North. West 4M bookshelf.
Yeah, I know I'm talking too much about my headphones, but okay. Now, this is the part which I don't like. There's a medication hidden here, but you could never know that unless you have me telling you.
West.
And oh God!
Space.
I hate it when enemies do that.
Space.
Oh God.
Kavya LV 1 HP 16 100.
Okay, I'm reloading again. I'm
Here's
sorry.
battlefield.
Oh, of course, you can't. Fine.
Kavya
But
enters corridor.
traps you can jump over using shift and the arrow keys.
G. Selection removed. Blank. G. F. C. S. C. F. G. Blank. YouTube.scfg.
Oh, okay.
Night of Parasite.
Now my
3.1,
NVDA failing
list.
to read for whatever reason. But shift and arrow keys move you by 2 squares. Like Okay, hopefully I do better this
Kavya
time.
enters hall.
I'll explain my objective just in a second.
Space. Space.
Okay, good.
Space.
I hate it that enemies don't have
Kavya
footsteps.
LV1 HP 58.
I know I sound like I'm just grumbling, but seriously, this game does do quite a lot of things wrong.
Space.
Okay, God. Okay, fine. Now there is a medication here.
East. East. East 10M bookshelf. East 10M bookshelf. East 8M fire pit. North. South 1M door. East 10M bookshelf. East. North. East. 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 East.
I'm scanning. Yeah, now you know what I'll have to. Now I'll have to walk all over the hall in search for one medication. Sorry, viewers, if you're getting bored. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about this. Really sorry about this. I know it's really boring, but medications are essential. Not joking.
West. South.
Seriously essential. Oh, bookshelf. What?
Game over.
I did
Edit
not
read
know
only
the
multiply.
fire pit was there. I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Night of Parasite.
Hold on.
Load game record dialog.
I'm
File
sorry.
name, N plus N selected YouTube.sc.
Okay, but that was a fire pit. Okay, I'll do better this time because now I pay attention.
Kavya enters hall. East 2M fire pit 4M bookshelf.
Okay, I'll show you this too. You hear that sound means you're one square away from a fire pit.
Space.
What?
Night. Space.
Okay. That being said,
Space. Space.
okay. Now let me go and resume my hunt for the
Kavya gets a
for the
medication.
medication which I just found. Wow.
A. Kavya LV1 HP 51.
Okay, I won't use it now. I don't need to. Okay, now I'll go over what our actual goal is here.
West 9M door.
Because messing around isn't
West
the
8M
goal.
door.
Okay, there are two doors to the south. You can do this in any way you want to. I'll just start from the west all the way through that.
Kavya enters small room.
Okay, now the first thing you want to do here is save.
Kavya enters small room.
Because right outside this door, if you remember, there's a monster. What do I want to
Here's one
save?
entrance, one object. West 1M cabinet. Kavya gets a storeroom key.
Okay, so I got a storeroom key. Now you need this to continue.
Kavya gets a storeroom.
But I won't go straight into the storeroom just yet because you need something else too.
Kavya entered. Space.
Okay, that was priceless. That was so lucky.
Kavya
Okay,
enters small
I'll just
room.
quickly enter this room before the thing has a chance to shoot at me. This is another similar
Kavya enters small
room.
room.
However, here there's something slightly different. What on earth?
Here's one entrance, one west. South 3M desk. East.
Is
West.
that?
South 2M. South. West. South. West. North.
This is why this thing needs a better object system. Okay, finally there it is. Now this is a
South 1M drawer 2M desk.
drawer.
The container can't be opened. The container can't be
Okay.
opened.
Now remember that key we had from the woods?
X. Kavya gets a room key.
That's used here. So, okay, now I got a room key. Now let me save.
Kavya gets a room key.
Remember that room back in the first room to the north which you couldn't enter? This is the key to that room. Let me just quickly go through here.
Space.
Okay, yeah.
Space. Space.
Okay. Enter
North 7M door.
And now there's all these monsters.
Kavya enters corridor.
It's ironic because you're trying to save the people. Who are these
Kavya enters
monsters? Because they're getting control. Okay, now here is the
X.
oops.
D. Medication not. E.
God.
Medication not. S. No armor. S. Small key. Small. D. D. Room key.
Okay, I had to use the room key here.
Room key.
The next one is pretty fairly easy.
X. Kavya enters big room. Kavya enters big room.
Is there something here?
Here's two entrances, two objects.
Oh, they are good.
Kavya gets a leather armor.
Ah, some armor,
S.
finally.
Dagger MO0. S. Medication. S. No armor. D. Leather armor.
Now you press Q to examine items. Let me examine this.
Q. Leather armor defend 5 weight 5.
Okay. It defends 5. Okay, that's not. Oh, God. No.
A. Kavya LV1 HP 37/100.
Okay, I'm reloading. I don't want to.
Load game
See,
record
I
dialog.
stepped into the
File name.
fire pit. I had to find that leather
Kavya
armor
gets a leather
again.
armor. S. Dagger MO0. S. Medication not. S. No armor. D.
Okay.
East. South. A. Kavya LV1 HP 37/100.
Oh, I didn't step in it. Never mind. Oops, it made me feel like a fool.
South 1M fire pit.
Okay, I'll ignore that fire pit for now. What is the... Oh.
The container can't be opened.
Oh! Why exactly?
E.
I don't understand.
Leather armor. S. Room key.
I don't remember
E.
this.
Storeroom. X. E. X. E. D. D. Room key.
Oh, this is the room with the... Okay, makes sense now.
Room key. Space.
Remember this locked container for later, okay?
The container can't be opened.
Now, this next few areas are pretty easy. There are two corridors. One is where you start, then you can go south into another one. And both these corridors contain monsters, but if you're quick, you can get them before they know you're there.
Kavya entered. Space.
And if you do it quickly enough, they don't even hit you.
Space. Space. Kavya entered. Space.
Okay, so this is bad. I think I will.
C. Kavya uses a medication not.
Yes, good.
Kavya LV2 HP 79/110 E.
Right. I think soon I'll stop this recording though because this is getting kind of repetitive, I know. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get through chapter 1 just yet. Not in this recording, I don't think. But I will look for a more logical save than stop there. Okay, now...
The exit can't be opened.
Okay, this is the storeroom. I have to warn you, there's a mini boss coming here.
Storeroom key.
Mini bosses are like bosses, but if you don't know, they're basically just a bit weaker. Okay, let me go in.
X. Kavya enters storeroom.
Yes, okay. Now run north, run north. Okay, hammer the space bar like you've never...
Space.
Yes. Okay, now this is the corpse of the...
Kavya gets a metal card.
And now I got a metal card. Excellent. I don't remember if this is used to unlock the tank or if it's used for something else.
Here's two entrances,
Oops,
two
what
objects.
is this tank? I'm in the container. Oh, there is an electric box here, so look out. Those are like fire pits.
Kavya gets a medication.
Yes, another medication. You can never ever in your life have too many medications.
West 5M electric box 7M no AM.
Yep, electric box.
Kavya gets a no ammo box.
What? I don't understand this at all. Okay, that was unfair. That was very unfair. I don't even know. This is why this thing needs better navigation. But I think I might as well stop here because because honestly I don't remember where to go from here.
Night of Parasite 3.1.
I know it's kind of an abrupt ending, but I'm just super annoyed at this game. And before I go, I just want to mention a few more things. First of all, this game over music is excellent. And also, the enemies is another thing I don't like about Night of Parasite. When the enemies attack, you can't dodge. If you're in their range, they will attack and you can't help it. So that's...
Space.
And also, I'm sorry if this recording has been kind of rushed and all, because this game, I don't know why to start explaining this game. So, okay. I will be continuing this Let's Play right here. And I will warn you, this Let's Play may not be complete because I have never beaten this game myself. So I have no idea whether I'll be able to complete this Let's Play or not. That being said, I will definitely try.
Dissent bound ordinal dialogue. Are you sure to quit the game?
That's the final
Okay
thing.
button.
When you decide to quit, it gives you a untranslated
Cancel button. Okay button.
an untranslated thing and you have to click OK to quit.
Night of Parasite window. Items view list. Night of Parasite 3.1. .exe 8 of 14. Desktop list. OBS 2. Cheats.txt. OBS 2 6.1. OBS 2 6.1.
So I hope you enjoyed this recording. As always, please leave feedback in the comments. And bye.